Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we keep you up to date on all things crypto. Today we're going to be diving into Cardano ADA, and it looks like it might be gearing up ready for a major move. There are three key signs pointing toward ADA potentially breaking through the 48-cent barrier, and the community is buzzing. We're going to break down what these signs are, why they're important, and the social sentiment around Cardano ADA right now. Could this be the breakthrough Cardano ADA holders have been waiting for, or is there more to this story? And stick around because we're going to be covering something very important that every crypto investor must know about. This one is critical and has critical insights that you don't want to miss. So, whether you're in the space or you're looking to invest in the crypto space in the future, you're going to want to stick around. Let's go. So, let's start here then. Cardano on the verge of a breakout and breaking above 48 cent according to this article. ADA is approaching key resistance levels at 48 cent, and there are three critical signs that could be the moment that Cardano holders have been waiting for: strong buy pressure, increased network activity, and growing developer engagement suggests a potential breakout. And this is rather interesting. I do think that there's a lot of negativity around Cardano at the moment, and look, I don't think, everything is as rosy as everybody kind of feels with the sentiment around Cardano ADA, but it's the same with other projects too. It isn't just Cardano that is feeling the pressure right now when it comes to, the negative press. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. The sentiment around this is cautiously optimistic with bullish signs building up. For me, I really do believe Cardano is going to reach a new all-time high in this bull market. I've talked about the fact that it's one of the most accumulated altcoins in the past 12 months. I've talked about, whales still purchasing good amounts of ADA. Institutional interest is there. The governance, as much as I disagree with governance as a whole generally, it just makes Cardano even more decentralized. And, ultimately, as much as I don't like it, it's something that is probably required in the long term for this project to be successful. So, yeah, I think there's a lot to be positive about when it comes to Cardano ADA. But let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Do you think we're going to, see 50 cent before the end of this month? Really interested to get your views and opinions. Now, I don't really talk about the fact that we have a stake pool, and I think that's clear in the amount of ADA that we've got staked to our stake pool. If you enjoy this channel, do delegate your ADA to the pool with the ticker 𝗕𝗓. This is the official Cheeky Crypto stake pool. We have just over 7.5 million ADA delegated already. Again, this pool's been going for probably about 3 or 4 years now, and we've never really managed to get over the fact of everything that happened with the ISPO, right? Like everybody, I think we had about 22, 23 million ADA in this pool, and basically everybody left and went to the meld pools. They opened seven, somewhere between 7 and 9 stake pools, all pretty much fully saturated, and took all of the the people delegating to our pool away, and that's fine. Everybody's got choice, and we've never really recovered from it. If you do enjoy the content and you want to support the channel, this is a great way to support what we're doing here. Delegate your ADA and make a passive income on your ADA with the rewards in ADA. So definitely worth staking if you're not staking already. So I really want to get onto the important stuff, right? Like, there's lots, I guess, of content about making money in the space, but you do want to keep your investments as well, and you don't want to get scammed. And there's so many scams right now. A lot of people, and I'm not one of them, they store their crypto on mobile devices. And there is a scam going around at the moment. You've probably heard or may not have heard about it, which is why I think it's really important that people pay attention. They're basically putting QR codes in like restaurants, like on like when you go to pay for your parking, you can scan a QR code. Various different places that you would traditionally go to scan a QR code, and these are malicious stickers that are being put over the top, or just people, perhaps employees work at some of these places, and they change the QR codes on menus and stuff like that in restaurants. Just putting it out there. If you have crypto stored on your phone, do not scan any of these QR codes. It'd be safer and better to pay over the phone, better to pay by text message, better to basically ask for a menu, and go to the till and order in like restaurants and stuff like that. These are just some of the examples, but there's a lot of this going on at the moment. Even parcels being delivered that you haven't ordered from the likes of Amazon with QR codes in there, and they don't just steal your crypto, they steal from your bank accounts, everything. They basically, by scanning them, you're giving them control of your device. Personally, I'm not one for keeping crypto on a mobile phone device anyway, particularly when it's connected to the internet. For me, it's all about desktop. It's all about keeping your crypto as safe as possible. That's why we use Ledger. There is a link in the description of the video. And why we don't, when we're traveling, we don't keep crypto on mobile phones, because your phones can even get snatched out of your hand in London and various parts of the world. It's just too much of a risk. And I just wanted to highlight this particular scam as something that's really prominent right now. And that's not the only scam that's happening right now. We're also seeing home invasions and people forced at knife point to hand over their cryptocurrency. So again, we're seeing this happened, I believe, in the UK. And look, I wouldn't be raving about how much crypto you've got. I wouldn't be, publicizing it. I would be very, very careful if you're, invested in cryptocurrency, and you've got, meaningful amounts. This is one of the reasons why, when my bank was threatening to debank me unless I told them where my crypto was stored, and that was Santander. One of the reasons that I said to them I wasn't willing and happy to give them the details of where my crypto was stored was because of that very risk that there could be a home invasion. You don't know who it is that you're talking to. Just because they work at a bank, just because they perhaps work in government, doesn't mean that they're trustworthy individuals. Like, we can do as much research on projects as an example. It doesn't mean that somebody doesn't become a criminal later down the line, or they're a criminal that hasn't been caught and has no criminal record. So you have to be really careful. I wanted to highlight these things in this video before getting on to some of the other news. And there is one other really alarming way that people are losing their crypto that you need to be aware of. And that brings you to this article. So this is Cardano Scam Alert. Cardano community is facing a serious scam alert. Fraudsters are reportedly sending out fake tokens, deceiving ADA holders through phishing scams. It's critical for users to be vigilant and double check the authenticity of any tokens they interact with, especially from unfamiliar sources, right? So being sent crypto, again, same in other wallet systems. If you didn't know the person that sent it, wasn't expecting the tokens or an NFT to be sent to you, don't interact with it. Just hide it and just ignore it. Just be very, very vigilant. So some more fear-mongering. Solana meme coins have surged ahead, overtaking Cardano in terms of market cap. This shift reflects the growing popularity of meme-based tokens, while Cardano is facing a dip in momentum. Again, this is just talking about these different meme coins and how big they're growing and how fast they're growing, and how basically they're overtaking meme coins on the Ethereum blockchain and so on, right? And it's interesting stuff, but I do think that it is short-lived. The sentiment is bearish for Cardano as Solana gains more attraction and attention, but the ADA community remains resilient, according to the sentiment based on this article. So do you think meme coins are sustainable? I don't think they are. I personally think that he's just, crypto hype at the moment. It's making it a little bit more enjoyable. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Drop them down in the comments below. And this one's quite big. Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, has just outlined 11 key principles for decentralized blockchain governance, highlighting how Cardano aims to lead in setting the standard for transparency, resilience, and community, if I can get my words out, driven decision making. This is huge news, especially as Cardano gears up to strengthen its own ecosystem. So again, really interesting. The community apparently is buzzing because of all of this. It's bringing a lot of optimism around the governance improvements, reinforcing Cardano's reputation as having strong fundamentals. But for me, I've said it a few times, like I just get this gut feeling, and it is just a gut feeling that Charles is, I don't know, stepping away from Cardano. Not publicly saying so, but I do think that he is kind of handing over the reins, and I kind of feel like perhaps a little bit fed up with Cardano and so on. And I'm hearing this from sources as well. It's not just me, and just my gut feeling. My gut feeling plus, murmurs that I'm hearing, does, bring a little bit of concern when it comes to what's going on. And look, as much as people could be like, well, Charles has said he's staying. You just go have a look at what some of the founders of some of the failing projects, Luna, Terra Luna, did the founder tell you what was going on? Celsius, everything's fine. And then obviously, you can't get any crypto off the exchange. Now, obviously, these are all just scammers, and I'm not suggesting Charles is a scammer by any stretch of the imagination. But my point is, you can't always believe what you're being told, right? So, actions speak louder than words. And, it's going to be the actions that we see over the coming months, whether, I'm right or whether I'm wrong. My gut feeling's right or whether it's wrong. For me, governance is an issue, it's a concern. And, I think it's right to be concerned, and I think it's right to air those concerns. Don't take this the wrong way. I still think Cardano is going to reach a new all-time high this bull market. And I think that, ADA is going to, be a very, very strong project. But it doesn't, take away from the fact that I don't think the community has the experience and the knowledge in order to be able to, make the correct decisions. And that's why I really do worry about governance. But that's my opinion. You're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. That's what makes the world beautiful, right? Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video.